So
to
we started
Kresk.
off with a fight, right, where we all almost died, and then we decided we're going to Kresk and not to the Dragon Place, right?
Last session, I started dead and I then got super powerful and took no damage. So I don't know what you're saying about we all almost died in this fight. I actually had things very well at hand. Nothing but uphill for me.
Okay, sure.
Sure.
You're all decide, go for it.
And super strong.
Yeah.
Questionable long-term consequences, but otherwise, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Strahd encounter. He has Irina.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's probably fine, right? We're not going to save Irina at this point. So
Right, like, yeah, that's
it's not
that's
like
a
that makes
stretch
him more
goal.
powerful or anything, though, right? Like, maybe he'll just be satisfied hanging out with
Well,
Irina
yeah.
now.
I was gonna say it might make him happier. Might actually solve literally everyone except Irina's problems.
On the
We're
other
gonna-
hand,
Irina-
he'll probably kill her, and then he'll be real mad again.
Oh, is
But
that
now
how it works?
directionlessly mad.
I kind
Oh,
of
he's
forgot.
killed so many brides.
Did we figure out why? Is he like he? Why
Because
is
he's
he
an
killing them?
abuser.
Oh, yeah. That's well. Stretch goal is to save her.
Side note: has any like horror movie had like a wine cellar for vampires with just humans on a rack, and then they just take a sip out of their neck, like a fine vintage.
True Blood, they just have
There
a
will
little
be now.
rotating wheel.
And the finest, the old wines are literally just like old decrepit people, like with cancer, just like 98-year-old men and women, just kill me.
No, I feel
haven't-
like it would be the opposite, right? It would be like the newer ones are more prized because they're full of vitality.
Oh, I thought
Just
you'd
go
want
with
the
the
age of
normally
the blood.
evil.
Depends
No.
on
It would
if
be
all
like
the
a-
wine rolls or not.
infant.
I mean, per vampire logic, it would be a reverse vintage. It would be like,
Oh yeah.
how plump
So-
could we keep them?
So babies.
And vital.
Yeah, I think babies
Yeah.
are like the go-to as evil as it gets. Best nectar for the vampire.
Well, my concept got darker real fast.
Yeah.
All
If
right.
you take children out of it, though, that sounds like something that could be in the yeah, what's that thing called? What We Do in the Shadows? Like just having like sort of a posse of
I would-
people.
I would
Like-
kill. I would kill for that. I love What We Do in the Shadows. It's sad
Was
that
it-
they're done.
Wasn't there a futuristic vampire like detective type movie where like the
Oh.
vampires were in charge
Hmm.
and they like
Is
literally
it
just like
not-
harvested people?
You're not thinking of Blade, right? Because that's futuristic vampire stuff.
No.
That's true, but there's also a video game that I think hits that note as well,
Mm.
where basically the vampires became the dominance and humans were treated as cattle.
Mhm.
Daybreakers. That's what it was called.
Saw that.
Was
yeah.
Was it good?
I think it was okay. It
I
had
didn't
William
remember
Dafoe
it
in it.
until this moment, so
It was okay. It didn't. Yeah.
It was meant for this moment. Nope, don't remember it. Ooh, does have Willem Dafoe in it though.
Yep.
Well,
I was about to do that too.
Nice. Nice.
Fucking nerds.
So you all continue to travel down a stretch of Old Svalich Road, which you would know the name by now because you've seen a few road signs that label it as such. And
Is
it's
this the road that goes north around the? There's like on our map. There's like a ... path. There's like a dot path that goes through the woods and by this like lighthouse looking thing, or there's like the
Yep.
solid path that goes like more to the south. Which one are we on?
You are on the salad path, and
Okay.
you are.
Oh, my lasagna's not done, but I'm going all the way downstairs to check the map now.
I could put the I could put it in Discord.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm downstairs.
Okay.
It's mostly the dog that I worry about going up and down 1,000 times.
I do.
As you know, my dog can't not be on the same floor as me.
Can someone give me a D20 roll?
Yes, indeed. Let's see if the dice gods are with me today.
Hold on, does my luck apply to this? I have
No.
forgotten to use that every time.
Yeah, you should be using that like crazy. That's the best feature about your gimpy legs.
Well, it's only nat ones, which I don't get that often, but
But when you do,
game changer.
yeah. Anyway, that's an 11 GM.
Okay. Let's see.
So, do you guys have a map? I'm just seeing, or was it a posted map?
It was like a post-it map.
Spellbook looking thing, and then it says map of Barovia.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Roll 20.
That was very helpful descriptions.
I may have to reload. I have the nope, still just have the Curse of Strahd logo thing.
Oh,
Okay,
you
and
gotta
I
go to the
heard something
journal
about dotted-
over in the sidebar.
Yeah. So over
The
where
right-
the chat is, the spellbook on the top. And
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, and now if you
So-
could repeat what you said about the orientation from this map.
The chat box up above the chat box is
No,
different
no.
tabs. Oh,
I don't need that. I now
My
have
bad,
it.
I'm
I've had it
sorry.
open since the first description. What I want now is the hey, this is where we're at on the map, which is how we started before all of us knew how to get to it.
fair.
We're on the solid road. So if you're looking at Valaki, there's a little bridge next to it, and then there's like the path branches like to the north, to the south, and then straight ahead. We're on the straight ahead solid road that goes towards Kresk.
Yeah, got it. So we're about to go past another little bridge, if I'm oriented correctly.
I don't think we're that far along. I think it's going to be a bit before we get to that bridge, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Yes,
maybe like
word.
post first bridge tree line.
Yeah.
Did we
Right, that's not
discuss going off the beaten path at all?
That's
did,
why
I
I
don't know
stopped him to ask, because I thought we were going to take the north path. But if Aaron already like prepped a whole thing, like I don't feel that strongly about it.
Oh,
Like-
no, I mean, I am not gonna force you to go along any path. I mean,
But it was the best encounter of the game.
Yeah, I think a plan that we discussed before was to go on the north path that's like more off the beaten path, like that ... one that goes by this towery thing.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
how I
because
wanted
that's
to
probably that
avoid
tower
Strahd.
that lady was talking about.
Yeah,
right?
perhaps Esmeralda's Tower could be. There's other things on this map that could also be that tower, but
Where's the
but-
church we were just at? Is it that one
it's
off
not
to
on
the
the
south?
map. No, the
that's-
one off to the south is the Dragon House.
I was gonna, yeah.
Yeah, so our church that
Okay.
we were at was not on the map. But
Oh.
we're going. Yeah, I think we're going north because we want to avoid anyone else who might be transiting on this road. We just want to make our way quietly.
Okay. Also, too, the distance we've traveled since this campaign versus like, Kresk and the Dragon House. That's not, too far once we've done our business in Kresk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not bad at all.
well, you have not come upon a crossroads yet. Just
Oh, okay.
Just
So
past the
We're
bridge.
pre the crossroads there. Okay,
yes.
got it.
Yep. Oh no.
Cue Bone Thugs.
And Harmony. Come on. So with that roll,
I'm just hyper analyzing the map now, and grapes next to a building probably means winery, and then below that, Burning Man.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Points of interest. Furthermore, I think all of these are points of interest, like that relate to our Taroko reading because they're on the map, and the church we were just at was not on the map.
So my God, this is. I have to look up table after table. This is getting very annoying. I hate random tables.
It's got like an encounter table.
Should have pulled.
Well,
go ahead, Beth.
It was a table triggered a different table, and now I have to find where this other table is because I've never actually used it before. Okay. All right. Can you roll a D100 now for me?
We're about to fight the Trask. We're rolling like, a 1 on every single chart going up and up and up.
$38.
As you come upon the crossroads just ahead of you, you see in the middle of the road a hangman's noose.
I don't like that.
Wait, is it just a noose that's sitting on the ground, or is it like a gallows?
Just the noose.
Okay.
Actually, how you get visions of a priest and a bell ringing.
I don't like that, guys.
Can I investigate?
Sure.
Okay.
Didn't I also see?
Can you roll perception?
Oh,
Not investigation, since he's investigating.
yeah, nope, not that one.
Yeah.
Either way, I can boost it.
Okay.
Show up in chat.
We can just say that that's a 17. I'll just take your first roll and use your perception.
Is that enough, or should I
modifier.
boost it?
I don't know. I think.
It's a 3.
Yeah,
Let me know if it matters.
I mean, it's old and stained, but it seems preserved. You pick it up and it seems oddly heavy.
Why are you assuming I'm picking stuff up? What am I picking up?
I picked it up. You can make Lior pick it up. That's fine. She would do that.
I guess I missed what it was.
It's just it's a rope noose that's
Yeah, I was like, I thought it was a whole gallows set up. I assumed I was like,
nope. I was like, that's why I didn't
gallows.
have you roll investigation. Like you're investigating a rope. Like now you're
Oh,
just
it's
looking
laying
at
on
it.
the ground.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
it.
Well, if nobody else wants it, I'd keep it just to have more rope.
Oh God!
You're just gonna untie it and keep it?
Well, it's not tied. Right?
No,
Bob?
like it's
Not
tied
tied
in a
to-
noose, though.
It's fine. That might be useful. Who knows?
You're just gonna pick it up and make it a lasso that you carry around with you now.
Yeah.
This is considered a trinket.
Uh-oh. Cursed
that?
trinket?
Is that something I'm supposed to understand the significance of?
No, it's just out of game. It's a roll on the trinkets table. So congrats.
Oh,
You're
okay.
looking behind
it's
the screen
something I
now.
could've started with.
Don't
could've
give us
started
meta
with
knowledge.
this
No, I'm kidding.
instead of
Yeah.
my family necklace.
No, this is me just telling you not to think really hard about this.
Yeah. That's what you allowed me
We
to
were
start with.
absolutely gonna think really hard about it. So.
This was the new focus of the entire campaign.
I mean, in character, Lior absolutely believes that Strahd left that there to fuck with us.
That's fair.
And maybe he did. Just because it's a trinket doesn't mean Strahd didn't put it there.
Yeah, nothing Aaron said contradicts that.
And I could be lying.
Okay. Shall we to the north?
So
Wait, Edgetown, do you want to maybe do that thing that you do where you like meditate on whether it's a good idea?
Let's see. Yeah, so if I can take 10 minutes, then I can ask my god. All my question will be, if we take the north path, is that I can't even ask, like, is it better than the other one? But what's the vibe
Safer.
of the north path, you know?
You could ask if it's safer.
so
It's like a yes, well, it's not even a yes no. It's like a vibes question.
So the road does come to an X intersection with branches to the northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. The lower half of the snapped wooden signpost thrusts upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. And the top half of the sign features arms pointing in 4 directions. Lies in the weeds nearby.
What lies in the weeds nearby?
The top half of the sign.
Oh, okay. And the bottom half points which way?
The lower half of the signpost is thrust upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection.
Guys, look, my vision, my interpretation is that we should go east on the main path, but hey man, sometimes it's vague. I could be wrong.
Well, I've never
Well-
been on any of these paths, so if you got a hunch that we should go one way, then we can go that way. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
and
calling it a strong hunch.
as a third-party observer who's watched Edge the Outprey and never really take any conclusion from that ever, I am bound to follow it now.
Yes. Yeah, this is the clearest sign Aaron's ever given.
You're welcome.
Unless I'm wrong.
So you wait for 10 minutes to do your augury.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, was that not the augury?
Right, yeah, I was like, did we get the results and then you
No.
asked if you wanted to augury?
Oh no, absolutely not yet. That was literally that's
that
just
was
describing the
literally
scene.
sign.
Oh,
I-
that wasn't
sorry.
the vision.
Yeah, that was just describing the scene. I think I just didn't get a chance to, so I just inserted it there.
That was a great
Yeah.
stage setting. I felt like I just lived through it twice.
You're welcome. But there literally is, like, all of you can see physically, like, half of the sign is snapped, and like the top half of the sign with arms pointed in 4 directions are sitting in the weeds.
Okay, yeah. So that does, I think that changes what I want to ask. It's like east path. What's the vibe of the east path?
Where you came from?
Oh wait, that's what the sign is pointing to. Is
Well,
I
I'm
get east and
guessing.
west so confused. My bad.
Sorry.
west,
So
crap.
I'm guessing what you're trying to say is like east pointing from the bridge forward. So east would be, per the map, the to your
sorry.
right. To your right, right? Am I understanding?
So I am just not describing this well. The signpost is snapped in half. Literally, it's just like a wooden rod, like sticking up, pointed east. Like it looked like someone like ran into it and then snapped the top half off or something and snapped it. And so it's just one
Tilted
big wooden
east,
stake,
yeah.
like aimed eastward. I don't know
Yeah.
why it decided it needed to tell us it's
Okay.
eastern, but then the top half, the actual sign part of the sign, was ripped off and landed in the weeds.
Okay, so theoretically, it has signposts on it, but we don't know for sure which way is which. Like if they're different.
True.
We know that we're on Old Smallish Road. What do the other signs say on the signpost?
You see arms on the signpost indicate Kresk, Solinka Pass, Lake Baratok, So no, Kresk and Salinska Pask on one sign, and then Lake Baratok on another, Valaki and Ravenloft on the next one, and then Berez on the last one. And this is going like clockwise around the sign.
Okay.
Would kill for a Min spell right now.
Oh, wait, I have one.
I will go ahead and finish the augury, trying to get a vibe check on the north path after all then.
Yeah, I think I can cast Mend as long as the breaker tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension, which I imagine this post is not like more than 1 foot
Oh, yeah.
wide or
So
anything.
you successfully mend the signpost, and you can see that,
Great.
yeah, what you expected to the west, like the southwest path is to Kresk, northeast to Valaki, northwest is what it is saying is to Lake Baratok, and then the southeast it says Berez.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. So the path that we were planning on taking is Lake Baratok. That's the one that we were thinking of originally. But now we're not sure we want to go that way. We're still debating.
I believe
NGL,
that.
I
Yeah,
think we should just take the main path. Sounds easier.
But if somebody
have
ran
no
into this
preference.
and it's going east, then that implies they were coming from the west. I don't know. Whole thing's sus.
what was our original reasoning for going off the beaten path?
Because we just got approached by somebody who lured us into a trap and almost killed us, and I would like for that to not happen again.
Okay, I feel like
Just
with
that.
no, I feel like with that in mind, I would be supportive of that idea.
Yeah, coming from the same person who's like, I don't know about you guys, I just, didn't almost die at all. I just
Right.
came back stronger than ever.
That was out of character chicanery there. DM, can I make a history check or a story check or something about if I've ever heard of Lake Baratok or Berez?
Yeah, do a history check.
Okay. 12.
So you have absolutely heard of Berez, and people
Okay.
have said it your entire life as more of a warning.
Mm.
From what you remember, Strahd basically drowned the entire town in a rage, single-handedly, and killed everyone.
Cool.
And all that's left there is like decaying ruins.
How long ago was this? Thereabouts.
Um,
Like during my lifetime, like hundreds of years ago.
well, during your lifetime might be vague,
I'm
but
in my
you
40s and I died 11 years ago, so
that's true.
in the last
It
50 years.
so it was probably centuries ago that this happened.
Okay. Okay. Lake Baratok?
Lake Baratok, you know that it's named for a wizard named Baratok, and that's as much as you know about it.
Okay. Cool. Well, given that, I'm positive that this tower has a wizard in it, and that's where Esmeralda is. But I will support going on any of these paths.
All right.
I want to see the wizard.
Are we still doing the augury?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. So do a d20 for me. I know it probably doesn't require a roll, but
Hey man, DM wants to. You have consistently given me more than the spell says. I will roll
Mhm.
and let you decide what it says.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I am feeling very
Um.
connected to my higher power, guys.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So you complete the rite, like and when you do this right, you every time you have your small little scarf banner like clutched in your hand, like it's just like, I don't know, more of a little ritual that you do every time you perform this now. But you feel the ravens watching you as you perform this on the tree branches, and they do not caw, and they fly away. You hear a whisper of a voice, like of the breeze speaking backward. You see ashes scatter in the bowl, not really forming a clear symbol, but like a broken spiral. And you have this unsettling vagueness. And that's it.
I don't know, guys. I'm a little
Unsettling.
unsettled.
And vague.
The northern path feels a little vague, but that's also not bad. That's look. The fact that it was not actively negative makes me think we should go this way. The other one's 50-50. This one's like, I think, pretty neutral.
Yeah, again,
Okay.
I'm happy to follow your lead with your thing since you clearly portrayed before that you didn't really get a strong indication of something, and now that you say you are, I trust you.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
I'll
a
give him.
strong indicator that there's probably nothing too evil.
Cool. That works. I mean, baseline evil in Barovia, so nothing above the norm is fine. Let's do it.
Good with me.
All right, so you all head along the northwestern path up the road, off the beaten trail. The air feels like considerably colder because as you're going up, you feel like you're going uphill, like up the mountain somewhat. You can feel yourself start to get colder as the like large pines and oaks start to get just a little bit thinner. The mist is still heavy wherever you go. Just now you see more snow and stone than you do trees. Um, let's see. Pull up. There we
A
go.
battle.
Where the heck is that supposed to be? Hold up. That doesn't look right. 1 second.
No worries.
Oh yeah, take your time. My lasagna is delicious.
Oh,
Only
glad
takes
it's still
65
delicious.
minutes.
Lasagna's like that.
But I never really think ahead 65 minutes out.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
I know. Same. It's especially bad with kids because it's like if you put something in the oven and it's going to be in there for 65 minutes or maybe something longer, 80 minutes, whatever, and like 30 minutes they're like, I'm hungry, and you're like, well, I have to feed you now, you won't last that long, and then I'll just have this lasagna that no one will eat.
Rip. I'll eat the lasagna.
Yep.
You're a little long distance to come over for dinner.
Just warm it up when we get there. Okay, so you keep climbing around like this mountain trail, like, and you can slowly see a large tower come up over the horizon. You see you come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. Thick fog creeps over the dark, still waters. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolds clinging to one side where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffin statues and their wings and planks covered with moss perch atop the buttresses that support the walls. Parked near the base of the tower, within sight of the entrance, is a barrel-topped wagon splattered with mud.
Is the fog unnatural thick fog, like supernatural things are creeping in on you fog, or is it like typical atmospheric fog?
So you do a perception check.
Yeah, we have seen Strahd fog before when we were in Barovia Town. This is only a 7 on my
Were you there
perception.
when we saw the fog that XDR got eaten by? Because I'm also looking.
No, I wasn't there yet.
Could we potentially make a group perception on this?
Yeah,
Nope.
probably anyone would roll better than me, but
Nope. Too late. So
Well, I mean, we're all seeing it, right? So I mean, there is logic.
everyone else has their eyes shut.
Well, okay. I
I've decided that I'm the only one guiding the group.
No, this is a very low DC.
Thought I made a strong argument there, but
I love the idea though of us like on a kindergartner rope, like everyone just holds onto the rope.
I'll see you in court, DM. David, are you looking for a job?
Lior, you see the fog and it seems unnatural to you, but maybe not. I think maybe to you it's just the lack of greenery, the lack of trees that brings more focus to it. It's the absence of trees that seems like it's bringing a lot more focus on the fog itself, but it seems about the same to you.
Okay. Because Lior's not trying to walk off the edge of the map and into the fog. So if I was getting that impression, I would stop.
I was thinking about making a walk off the map joke earlier. It's like Norbert walks left for 10 minutes. What does he see? Does he fall off?
Okay. Should we approach this tower? Should we go check it out? Only
I'm
80%
game.
likely to kill us,
We did get a lead on that, right? The Esmeralda. Right?
Esmeralda has a boss in a tower who dispatched her to deal with these zombies, which is weird because they were a trap that Strahd set up for us. Unless they weren't, and Strahd just came in and took credit for them because he likes playing mind games, which could also be a thing.
Fair. I feel like this is precedents worth investigating? I mean, it's
Yeah,
right in front of us too.
if we
It's all,
walk past it and don't investigate it, I'm gonna spend the whole rest of the walk worried that something is creeping up behind us. So I would feel better if we went and took a look.
it is
Um,
also shelter. I don't know how long we've been on the road per se, but it is also shelter. Blah blah blah. Could hold an ultima weapon. I have been playing Final Fantasy too much lately.
um,
I've got
as
that
you
RPG mentality right now, where if I don't go to a place, then I miss a chest. That's it. I'm done.
you always miss the chests. At least in my games, I make secret chests and just never tell anyone about them.
I hope you do, to be honest. I think that'd be really cool.
Yep. Gotta make another one. So, as all of you kind of approach the tower and you get closer to the door, Norbert, can you roll like a d20 with disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay. You feel a sudden weight pressing against your shoulders, um like stepping into like a deep thick sludge. You can't catch your breath. You no longer get the vision of threads that always kind of hum beneath like your normal vision. No crackle, no whisper, no warmth, and your knees buckle. You start gasping, like as if you're plunged underwater. Your chest is seizing, your heart is like fluttering like a bird in a cage.
And
Your vision is starting to blur.
that's just stepping through the doors of the tower?
No, you have just approached the tower. You haven't even gotten to the wall of the tower yet.
Oh, okay.
You feel something like a loss, a deep severing loss.
Okay. I think I would step whatever, like, like say it was like 3 steps or 1 yard, 2 yards, whatever the measurement was that I perceived when I started feeling that, I would immediately step that much back and be like,
Your knees have buckled and you are collapsed on the ground. You can speak, but you can barely speak right now.
I would use all of my energy to throw my hand backwards towards the party in order to warn them.
Oh, they're in front of you. They are
Oh, they're
actually
in front of
closer.
me?
They're closer
Oh.
to the tower than you.
We just walked by and he's freaking out behind us.
Oh,
Correct.
okay.
All of you see him just like fall to the ground and is like gasping.
I guess I would
Um,
do my best to compose myself. I don't know what I can do, but let me see here.
You
Did I already use this?
Your vision is slowly fading.
get in front of Norbert and try to do some like deep breathing exercises and see if he responds to that.
I cast detect magic.
You try to cast a spell and you realize you have no connection to magic.
Okay,
You cannot cast a single spell. All
that
of your
means-
magic has been sapped.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to check that then. I'm going to use that later. Thank you, good sir.
You do check it. You do
Oh,
try to use it.
I'm too honest.
No.
I need to be quiet next time. Okay. Shoot. I mean, at this point, deprived of magic and buckled and losing sight and sick, I guess I'd probably, in a whimper, ask for help from the crew.
Yeah, nobody has like dispel magic or break curse or any of that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I've just got like regular healing word.
Yeah, I really don't have shit for this that I can think of.
Is there with the spell that you tried to cast, Norbert? Is there a hands component of that we would have like seen you try to cast something and fail? I don't know what it's called.
Somatic components.
Somatic. Yeah, I was like somatic, but then
Yeah.
that sound.
There is the somatic, but it is tied into my my ancestry being Fey touched. So I'm
Yeah, that's
assuming
fine.
I'm assuming that's a non-issue. Like you still have to do the thing regardless of.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a sense of like how freaked out we should be. Like, how obvious is it that you're having major issues, right? And if you tried to cast something and failed, then that's a pretty clear indicator.
Yeah.
I want to try to drag him back towards the forest.
You with a little difficulty, you're able to drag his body, and not even 2 or 3 feet. Norbert, you feel fine again. Your sight
Okay.
comes back. Your breathing returns.
Spell
You feel
slots.
yeah, you feel your touch to magic again.
What just happened? That felt horrible.
Yeah, what did just happen? You okay?
I don't know. I don't feel like myself right now.
Wait, do you feel like somebody else?
No.
Is it like how worried should I be?
Well, not like you. You're two people or something. You know.
Yeah, and it sucks. Like,
Yeah, I bet. I just feel like really, really sick and sapped. Like I couldn't cast anything. I couldn't. All physical, mental, magical.
wait, try to cast something now. What's one of your free things? You can shoot a fireball at the tower thing. See what happens.
I cast a mage hand just right above me.
You cast Mage Hand right above you, and it is successful. And you
Okay.
start, yeah. You do the Mage Hand just floats right in front of you.
I go for a
Hey.
thumbs up. But for flavor, I want to roll to see how, like somebody just recovered from something. Like how clean is that thumbs up? Are we talking all might, or are we talking like I almost died?
You feel like at this point, you feel like nothing happened to you at all.
Okay.
You feel back to normal. Like you feel like nothing had happened. The only thing
Was-
is the trauma of the memory of what just happened to you was horrifying. But other than that, you just feel shaken.
Okay. Well, I guess I'd stand up and be like, "Oh, thanks. I can't go in there. I
Wait,
can't
like
go
for
in there.
real?
I don't know why. I
Can
can't go. I'm not
your
going.
hand thing go in there?
I mean, that's worth a try. Um, I send my mage hand. What we call it? 3 yards. I don't know what we called it. If we called it anything, but
So see what that interaction is. Hold on. So your mage hand like crosses like the 5 or 6 feet over like the over the drag mark on the ground from where Lior pulled you, and as soon as it reaches the spot where you were, your spectral hand immediately disappears.
Yeah, so just my theory here. We got like a whole anti-magic field, and because you're Fey touched, you're not doing so hot in it.
Wait, I mean, if that's the case, like I want to walk over to where the mage hand disappeared, and I want to cast a cantrip, just Starry Wisp, just like up.
Yeah, you cannot.
What? Okay.
Wait, I thought you said everybody walked ahead of me, and then I started
Yeah.
feeling like shit.
Well, and I am currently standing in this area and not feeling like shit. So
Correct.
That's something you should look into, maybe. Why does the lack of magic mean you're dying?
They are not Fey touched. What does being Fey touched mean?
Are you sure I'm not Fey touched?
Oh goodness. Okay. Well,
So like if you lose magic, you're gonna die. Is that what we just learned?
I don't know. I don't understand it that well, and I just, I can cast spells, and I got magic. I'd never thought about like how it interacts with my body or anything. I know I'm not going in there because it sucks. I mean, I figured that out.
Okay.
It was not
Well,
fun for me.
So we get to go to the dragon place. Yay!
I don't know.
mean,
Staying here with Arabelle and Piddlewick, I guess. I still want to check it out. Even more so now that we know that there's a spell thing on it.
I'll be your guys' ground sniper or something.
I gotta stay here with him.
Wait,
Yeah, ground sniper magic bullets. They can't get
you never want to be in the middle of anything ever, and then you always complain about when we tell you to stay behind, but you don't ever want to be doing anything useful. Pick a function, Arabelle.
He treats me like a child.
You're 11.
That's beside the point. I am mature for my age.
You're so young, though.
See, this shit right here.
You'd be dead without us.
I feel like I was helpful to you guys as well.
You were helpful sometimes, but in a small way. If you want, if you want to argue, we can argue.
We'll just leave them doing that, and we'll just go explore the tower.
Speaking of small, did you get shorter?
Not yet. Roll a D100.
No, thank you.
I'll hold it down out here, y'all. I'm sorry I can't help.
One sec. Does Bardic Inspiration count as magic? It doesn't, right? I'm just inspiring. It's just my charisma.
Yeah,
well, if I'm
magical, right? It's your lyrics.
If I'm outside the field, right?
No, I'm just trying to. I'm trying to strategize a little bit. Like if I wanted to inspire someone before we went through this.
I would say no. I feel like that is just an ability of the bard itself to inspire others.
Right.
I wouldn't think of that specifically as magic.
Okay, great. Then yeah, let's go explore this tower. I'm sure it's fine. Anti-magic spells can last like centuries or whatever, so probably this guy's dead and he's just got lingering spells hanging out and it's fine. We'll just be careful not to trip, trap spells.
Was that your inspiring speech for temp HP?
Does anybody know what a trap spell looks like? I did inspire you all when we got up from our rest, so you all should have 8 temp HP.
Yeah, I was just commenting on how inspired I felt. It's fine. They're all dead.
Yeah. Look at the state of this tower. You think any respectable wizard lives in this tower? Not a chance.
Okay, here we go. There is a map.
Woohoo!
That's always a good sign, right?
Yeah.
I see anything?
Nope, just a big black box. Oh, now I see something.
All right, can everybody see stuff?
Yeah.
I just restarted my PC. My bad. I'm getting back on.
Oh no!
I'm
Should we
actually
get
home for
Arabelle
one.
and Petalwick on the map?
Yes. Give me 1 second here.
All right, I see it.
Wait, why can't I?
Petalwick is such a fun but also wild ass name.
There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, do I have a thing for him? Let's see. That'll be extra creepy, just like everything
All of
else.
this Barovia are yeah, it's just terribly creepy.
I believe.
There we go. Oh wait, they weren't on the right layer. There we go.
Yeah, he's super creepy. Cool. Speaking of, maybe I should change my character portrait to my new old look full time. Just fit the vibe better.
If you want, that is your prerogative.
So based on the map spacing, I couldn't even get close to the cart, right?
I will mark the area in which you fainted about right here.
Yeah, the no Norbert zone.
That's where. Oh, that is not a great thing. Here, let's try this again. Freehand. Let's do this. There. This little circle. Can you see that? Nope, because it's on the wrong layer. Okay, now you can.
Yeah, I can see it now.
There we go. All right, that's about where you passed out.
Okay.
All right, cool. I want to investigate this this thing first.
The wagon.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I changed the map and I lost my. Here we go.
Ominous chanting in the background, as you do.
Always. Yeah, it
Not
is
always. I
a
wouldn't have remarked on it if it was always.
barrel topped wagon splattered with mud.
Is there
Under the
anything
layers
inside
of
it?
under the layers of mud, this wagon sports a fresh coat of purple paint, and its wheels have a fancy gold trim. A brass lantern hangs from each corner, and red drapes cover a tombstone-shaped window on each side. A steel padlock secures the back door hanging, which is a cheap wooden sign that reads, "Keep out."
That's it. The
That's it.
lanterns are not lit, right?
No.
Okay. Hey Zaro, you wanna do your magic? Not literally on this padlock.
Yes, I do, but can somebody roll for me?
Yeah.
Good luck.
You want a d20?
Sorry.
Yes, D20. I think it's like +7 and I can boost it.
All right, it's 21.
Or I don't need to boost it.
So with that, you are able to open the lock to the door, and it slides off. So the steel padlock is removed.
Okay, Leor, are you going first or am I?
Sure. Nothing has happened, right? Nothing rattled
Nope.
around inside,
The
burst open,
doors,
nothing.
the padlock is off. The door is shut.
Okay, I want to try and open the door.
As soon as you open the door, a flask falls and explodes.
Oh, can I try
Oh,
to
I
catch
can't
it?
try and catch it?
It is so you hear it explode from behind the door. And you hear
Oh.
more and more and more and more flasks drop. Like
Like they're
ornaments.
throwing themselves off of shelves.
Okay, then I dive out of the way.
Okay. All right, I'll let you get 5 feet away with the dive out of the way.
All right.
Any creature within 15 feet of the wagon when it explodes must succeed on a 12 Constitution saving throw.
I failed.
Could you roll for me? I'm almost back home.
Yes. What's your con
wait.
saving? Well, you
I think it's
passed.
like
I got
plus-
a nat 20 for you, David.
Oh, cool.
Edge Theo has to roll too.
Yep, Edge Theo. Need a
Do you-
Constitution
Do you need a roll?
saving.
I can roll.
Hold
I roll
on, I
better for
got it.
David than I do for myself.
Did that go to VTT?
No.
Fuck.
Oh, dang.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
That
Dope.
was good.
Nice, Nat.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Leor, you take 60 damage,
What?
and
Whoa!
Edge Theo and Zaro, you take 30 damage.
Okay, do I get to take less because of evasion? And also, are you going to Hulk out again, Leor?
No, I'm not.
The fuck is happening?
That didn't kill me dead, though.
No, it did not kill you dead. You are downed.
Yes.
Also, I take it back. I think the evasion thing was dex only.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you take 30 damage, and Edge Theo takes 30 damage, and Leor is down.
Bruh. I could bury her
And
real
is
quick.
the wagon still exploding?
The wagon is in pieces and on fire.
Cool.
Yeah, it seems as if it was booby trapped.
Cool.
All right, so I'm ready for a long rest.
Yes, sir.
I
Probably
am
back off.
gonna be doing death saving throws, guys.
Oh no, I gave you a good berry. I said.
Oh yeah, so you're at 1
Okay.
HP.
Okay, thanks.
So nobody even got into the tower?
And then I get far away
No.
from it.
Nope, not yet. You basically see that wagon in front of you explode. With the power of 100 flasks of alchemist fire.
Damn.
Sweet.
Damn.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
I think that's the biggest D&D booby trap I've ever seen. That's a lot of damage.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of damage.
And
A lot of-
it could have taken out our entire
Yeah.
party if we'd all been standing there and all failed our saves. So
Fiddlewick would have saved. Oh, can
I
we
mean,
train
I'm
him
sure
to
it would
use
have.
good berries in an emergency?
Can he what?
Can
Can we train him to use?
Fiddlewick?
He's like a Saint Bernard in the Alps.
I mean, you can always try.
Hasn't this all been leading up to the great solo story of Piddlewick?
If I die again, that's the character I reroll.
Piddlewick is actually belly over laughing at the whole situation.
Thanks, bro.
Nuh-uh. Is that
He's
canon?
just like is canon. He is.
I think he's only laughing because I'm up. He expressed concern and worry last time he thought I was going to die, so I think we're still bros.
I'm expressing concern and worry over this reaction.
Yeah, so I mean, we knew that there were some lingering booby traps. We just didn't do a very good job of spotting them, so we'll just have to be better about that when we go in again. And in the meantime, we should take a rest. You want to set up camp right here, guys? Or do you want to go back over the isthmus so that we're not so close to the tower?
Hold
I
on.
at least want to go to Norbert.
Did we
Definitely
knock?
back to Norbert.
Have we knocked on the door?
We have not, but I have 1 HP. So I'm
The
not
door-
really in the mood.
You can see the door, and you can see that like there's a sigil on the door, and
Ooh.
Never
lots
mind.
of
I ain't touching it.
intricate signs.
Do I recognize any of
touching
them?
No, you do not.
Okay.
Here, I will post it in chat.
Cool.
All right, so caravan totally ablaze, non-factor at this point. Door sigil, and I'm still not over this yet. Pedowick laughing at our dismay. Like I understand it's a kid, but like, am I missing something?
Piddlewick is a tiny automaton, like a doll.
Oh, okay, thank you. I was going to ask for some additional context because I think I forgot some things about Piddlewick.
Piddlewick is like a tiny, like little doll.
Guys, I think the door is a riddle, and I think we can do it. I think it's dance, which is right up my alley. But we should definitely not do this right now.
Yeah, let's rest first in case you're wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
This is like so MMO where it's like we wandered from a level 30 zone to a level 60 zone. Or some shit. Again, I'm sorry, my brain is in that space. I'm gonna do that for a little bit. I apologize.
That was basically David and I's whole experience as kids playing Baldur's Gate 1, which is like wandering into areas we were over leveled for and dying and being like, well, I guess we'll start over.
Because it looks interesting,
like
right?
Hours.
It's like
100 hours to figure out the main storyline.
Yeah, it's like we're in this green area. What's that purple area doing over there? That looks really interesting, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna. During this whole situation, I do want to pull Piddlewick over the automaton Piddlewick and be like, "Hey, bud, Aaron, that's your cue."
Piddlewick just looks at you.
Hey, so poke. Are you human?
He doesn't speak, dude.
You
got a pantomime.
Okay,
well, I mean,
then
you can talk to him, but he's got a pantomime.
So, and I'm doing this in real. So when our friends get hurt, it's not cool. It feels bad. You know, like, oh no. Are they
like scream face?
Are they okay?
He very slowly puts his hands to his face, like, and overextends his mouth, like a Macaulay Culkin, like screaming in the mirror face, and just freezes like that, and then just looks around.
Yeah, and then you put the good berry in the mouth. Yeah.
Okay. So continuing on. Honestly, with a mechanical Macaulay Culkin in that, I'm a little terrified personally as a Jesse.
He is not.
But,
he is not stopped. He is not stopped the face.
No, I know, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm just like, okay, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a good berry in its mouth as a demonstration and be like, all better.
Yes, we want to make our friends better. Oh no.
As you put the good berry in his mouth, he chews it up and then like makes
Cheer, everybody
face
cheer.
at it
Woo!
and then spits it out.
Yay!
Yes.
Leon
No,
thinks it's
I do.
hilarious.
I do. This
I am limping away from the tower and laughing my ass off.
Does he clap back?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so what does he go from the O face from?
No, so he spits out the good berry and then he goes back to doing the O face.
No, you're all good now.
Yeah, I think I would go up to him and be like, I would be patting him. All good, all good, all good.
Chill, bestie.
I don't know. Norbert doesn't know what he's doing. He has no understanding of mechanical things. He just knows that this thing is like broken in the brain or inside or what. I don't know. I don't even know that he knows that.
So as you approach close to him and you like try to pat him on the shoulder, you immediately hear like a tiny squeal come from his legs, like a, and then you see his hand like cup, his left hand immediately cup and go around behind him, and then he like takes his hand and shoves air into your face.
Air?
Yeah.
Oh, he's feeding you a good berry. You trained him.
Hey.
I'm not trying to train him. I want him
I'll be right back.
Cheer,
Sorry.
cheer again. Woo, yeah. And I make sure it has a good berry. And I tell it very specifically, only if somebody gets hurt, then you go and feed them this good berry. If they can't do it themselves, you help their mouth.
We need to ask if he has pockets, though.
I was gonna
He
wait
does.
till.
He pulled a knife
What's he
on us
doing with
one
his
time.
hands?
Wait, robots have pockets?
I don't know. This thing pulled a knife on us, and he doesn't normally display the knife, so he's got something going on.
To be fair, that could be a sheath, but a sheath is a pocket. No.
But I'm not really worried about him having pockets, because, like, what else is he doing with his hands? If he just wants to run around the whole campaign holding a good berry.
No, he could be knifing people with his hands. He has a knife.
Is semantics,
Yeah.
and you know, like I'm actually imagining now a pair of jeans that have a very like knife-shaped pocket on both sides. You know, it's not even holsters. It's just we're talking blue jeans with a very knife-shaped pocket. You could fit a pair of chopsticks in there.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
What
All
up?
right.
We killed your
so
guy.
so Piddlewick the second was basically pantomiming cupping a fart and throwing it at you, Norbert.
Okay. I don't think Norbert would get
Rude.
that. I think. See, here's the thing. Norbert is stupid, but he's not too stupid. But also, he doesn't understand automatons, and he would have. I think Norbert would have took him. Like you said, he turned around and bent over, like his knee hurt or something like that. I think Norbert would have rushed around and be like, patted his knee, and then patted his shoulder and be like, "It's okay." I think that's how he would have took it.
We're gonna teach this thing to love eventually.
Piddlewick just kind of rolls his eyes at you and then cartwheels away.
Then
Fabulous.
yeah. All right. I'm done.
We have a cheeky robot circus performer with us, and I'm so here for it. It's exactly up Leor's alley.
No, it's awesome.
Arabelle
Alright.
kind of watches that whole interaction and just goes, "I don't like that thing at all."
We
You
got
know-
it from your camp. You know where he came from? What's the story with Piddlewick?
I have no idea. I've never seen this little monster before in my entire life.
You know what? You
You're
don't
not
like
very
any.
observant.
You know what? You don't like anything, but I can agree with you for once. Temporary truce. Fist bump.
She
Common
like
enemy.
hesitantly gives you a fist bump.
That'll last like 2 hours.
All right, so what's the plan? Long rest?
Uh,
How safe does this spot feel?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think
before we
Norbert
long
has a
rest,
say in it.
just
He's
for
awkwardly
safety,
healthy.
I'm gonna spend let's see.
It is getting a little late now after all this traveling up the mountain.
I'm healing Leor.
Oh, thank you.
How does that make you feel?
Wait, what happened?
That makes me feel much better.
And then I recast Goodberry before bed.
Wait, did you heal me twice?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh,
I mean, we're going to bed.
Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? Yeah.
Where's the bed?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna heal myself twice too, just in case.
okay. Well, I'm gonna eat one of my good berries.
Oh, what are you at?
I took 30, but I don't know with all the buffs.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna heal you once and me once. I accidentally just cast at second level, so ignore that. Or did I? What's it showing? Yeah, so ignore the 17. David,
Yeah.
you get the 8. And then you know what? I can do other shit for HP when needed. So, David, you also take this one.
I'm all right. Okay, thanks.
All right.
I'm just quite good now. I'm 39 of 43.
Dope.
I like that D&D Beyond displayed that as healing word damage.
Damage healed.
Damage -9.
So, I mean, I know I got like, debilitated and shit before y'all went in there. Oh, damn, I didn't mean to cuss. My bad. But anyway, I know y'all are pretty messed up, but y'all don't still want to know what's in there?
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna rest, and then we're gonna go in, but we're gonna be like really smarter about it.
Where are we sleeping though? I mean, we're
Back in the
middle
woods.
of,
I'm not sleeping on the island with the tower.
yeah.
I'll go take the misty woods over this, even if the woods are sparse. Long rest?
Do we pull it off?
Can we?
No, like seriously, that's a DM question because there's a button that we have to click.
So
No.
you not just yet.
Yeah, I didn't figure.
Let's put you back here. Let's do that. Just so I don't have to look at this map anymore. Edgetheow, you
No.
just no.
Just no.
He nopes out.
You were laying you were laying on your side on your bedroll and like well, first of all, are all of you sleeping? Like, are you keeping watch? Like, what are we doing?
Do we not normally do
Take
watch?
turns keeping watch.
Yeah, I thought that was the standard protocol.
Yeah, so don't elves and half elves only have to sleep 4 hours?
I think it's 2/3, or I could be wrong.
No, I thought it was. I could be wrong as well.
I know
For
it's
sure.
less. I know it's definitely less. Trance 4 hours. No, you're right. Trance is 4 hours.
That's for
Okay.
elves, though, not for half elves.
Oh yeah,
Half-elves
if you're a
don't have
half elf,
the
you don't
trance.
get that at all. Half
Okay.
elf doesn't get any of that.
Okay.
Half
It was
elf,
worth
no
an ask.
benefits.
Yeah,
The worst of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
So-
think Norbert gives a shit. He's gonna go to sleep. I mean, if
All
he needs to do watch, he'll split watch with anybody, of course. But
All right. I'll say that probably Zara would be on first watch, presumably.
I'm fine with that.
You are on first watch, and you see Edge Theao restlessly moving in his sleep.
Oh no, I want to go observe him, and
Okay.
also not lose sight of the surroundings. Okay, I feel like if I'm on watch, I'm just suspecting this is some kind of trap bait.
Do a perception check.
Perception. Okay, it's a 17, but I can also boost it. 22.
He is sweating profusely, like from his brow. He looks feverish. He's shaking, and you can hear him like talking in his sleep.
Well, what's he saying?
Nothing intelligible.
Can I do like we got a nature medicine? What's an appropriate check to know if I know how to help him?
You can do either or. You can pick only one, and then each one will give you different information.
So nature. I got a 5.
So with nature, you don't really you understand it looks like he's sick, but it seems very odd to you, like it just happened at night. The feeling that you get is like it just feels odd, I guess. That's about all you can grasp from that.
Okay. I'm gonna for a moment just put a hand on his shoulder to try to soothe him.
Okay.
Gently, not like I'm waking him, just
Uh,
and then go back to keeping watch and keep an eye on him to see if it gets any worse, I guess.
okay. Edge Theo.
I'm here.
Maybe not for much longer though.
No, sir.
So you see yourself standing in the heart of like an unfamiliar forest, like moonlight's gleaming over the branches. You don't there's no wind. You see the sky very clearly. You don't see any fog. And you see a tall cloaked figure, his face hidden by like a porcelain white mask, with no footsteps upon arrival. And you could like feel it watching you. Like this thing has been watching you for a long time. And it tilts its head and grabs you by the throat and says, "You don't belong here." What do you do?
Hey man. I don't know. I kick at it. I struggle to break free.
Make an attack roll.
Attack roll. Just like unarmed.
Yeah.
Jeez. Unarmed strike. Did that not go?
No, just tell me.
There it is. It's just slow.
Okay. So you awake in a cold sweat, and Zaro, you just saw Echtheow basically try to kick you in the face.
Oh, it's just like as soon as I touched him, he was
Yep.
doing all
As soon as you touch him, he just reacts and tries to kick you in the face, and misses though. No, he misses.
Do I notice that I tried to kick him?
You good?
Yeah,
bro?
My bad. Shit. I'm sorry. I was having a bad dream.
Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like you were like really struggling. Are you okay?
I feel okay. Do I feel okay?
you feel sweaty. You feel tired.
Are we all awake?
Bro, I'm gassed.
I don't think everyone's awake, just you two. Like you haven't made like a huge commotion.
Yeah, I'll take your shift of watch, and you can keep sleeping there. That's the out.
Are you sure, man? You need your 8 hours.
You healed me, and I don't really trust you in your current state to be the sole person on watch, so I think you need it more.
All right. I won't say no. I appreciate you.
I had a good joke loaded up if I was there. I was gonna be like, "You played Night Rain too late, bro."
Yeah, I've done that a few times.
It's got that addictive sequence, you know. You win a game, and then you're like, I wanna win again. So you jump in another game, and then another hour's passed.
Almost got him.
All right. You all wake up from your rest.
Can we hit the button?
Except me.
Edge the out. You only get the benefits of a short rest.
God damn it.
Do I get the benefits of a long
Bro,
rest?
I just
for
wasted
taking
all my
double
spell
watch?
slots then.
Oh, you already pressed it?
Me? No, I'm
Oh.
saying I wasted all my spell slots thinking I was getting a long rest.
I know, right? Everyone else got a long rest, even you, Zaro.
Okay.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck
If
that.
you are expending hit dice, go ahead and add a d6.
You have full HP though. Oh, except maybe Edge the out.
Oh, do you get them all back on a long
Yeah.
rest?
No.
We
On a
do.
long rest, yes.
Okay, well, edge the out. If you want an extra 6 health, take it.
Is that
All right.
per hit die or just flat?
It's the way that it's written.
Did that not send?
Oh,
Oh,
I
roll hit die.
didn't see you pinned it.
8.
Hold on, I'm using 3. 8 plus the 6 plus. Bro, why is this so fucking complicated?
Yeah, it's a flat d6, David. It's not
Yeah,
per.
it's very
hit die.
clearly in the definition. One or more
Plus
hit.
9 plus 8 plus the 4 makes 12. Makes 21. 14, 34. Yeah, I'll use the third. Or I guess I already declared. I forget how we ruled on that.
I thought we wanted D&D on saying you have to do them one at a time.
Okay. Well, in any event, that puts me at 42 out of 43.
Nice.
And I do, bro, I'm shit. Yeah, I wasted all my spell slots on healing you guys before a rest.
Well, good news. We are going to go into an area where you can't even use spells. So,
Hey,
You won't miss-
Allegedly.
I didn't test if I can shift or not. I may or may not be able to do that. I would think not.
Allegedly.
Yeah, what if you polymorph,
Allegedly.
then enter the area, and then became unmagical, and you were stuck as that animal forever?
Oh shit! Hey, Warhorse form is better than Edge Tail form anyway.
Or are you inspiring us? For like what, 9 H?
8
Whatever.
temp HP.
Okay.
Oh,
And then
in my version, I didn't realize I didn't post to the chat.
are
Yeah,
we
8.
also getting 5 max HP, or that was an Edge of the Out spell that he can no longer cast?
Yeah, second statement. We do have good berries though. I cast that.
Oh man, going back down to the 30s is sad. I didn't feel that hit as much from the sword with the 5 max HP.
It's fine, guys. We're gonna be fine.
I have faith.
Let's go to a booby-trapped tower.
Yeah, I'm searching like really hard. Like as slow as we need to go for me to be confident that I've searched things, which obviously I'm human and I can fail. But I'm really, really looking for traps.
Do we have any anything in our possession? Anyone have anything that might react to magic that could maybe tip us off if we're about to like cross a magical tripwire?
I have this magical sword that can tell us one thing.
I mean, I had detect magic, but that failed real fast.
I guess here, let me ask my sword. What's the most useful thing you can tell us about?
What?
That's how all my conversations here are going to pretty much start. What is the most useful thing you can tell me about this place?
Sword bro, what up?
I do not know this place.
Okay, well, that was fun. See you tomorrow.
Does that count as the question?
I think so. I think that's my once a day.
Yeah.
I gave you 2 a day.
Oh, I get 2 a day.
Don't ask him anything about this place though.
That's better than a Highlander rules. Oh, nobody got that cheese.
No,
Sorry.
I never watched that.
There can be only one.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it was not as linear as I thought it was going to be with the way you dropped it.
It's all right, you know.
Okay.
Take your shots.
To the tower. Let's go.
Yes, but despite Leor's rush tone, very slowly.
So, yeah, in theory, very on board with that. But like, Leor even trying to go slow and be very thoughtful and deliberate is still going to be the most impulsive member of the party for sure.
Yes. But if I need to, I will verbally try to rein in Leor and be like, no, give me a chance to really check everything out. Because like I said, I'm really checking. In terms
Switch
of
back to the map.
yeah, I'm just letting you know, like I'm maxing out my little slider in terms of speed versus thoroughness.
Can we go back to the map, please? Good sir.
No, not yet.
Okay.
So, Edgetheal, you from an almost unreasonable distance, you can spot Esmeralda at the tower and a horse nearby, investigating, walking around the what's now a ruined wagon, like burnt to the ground.
The wagon we blew up yesterday.
Correct.
Didn't it blow itself up?
Guys, Esmeralda's ahead.
Oh, she's cool.
Yeah, she's cool, but I'm just saying, like, do we yell out to her, or do we
Yeah.
what's
why
our
not?
vibe? Hey, yo,
Right?
Esmeralda.
I don't think we have any reason to mistrust her.
No, I just didn't want to go make a party decision, like reveal our location.
Mm-hmm.
But I did now.
Yeah, you see Esmeralda at the tower. Is like, oh, what are you all doing here?
Coming for tea. Just thought we'd drop by. You ready to host?
What? At this hour in the morning, where did you all come from?
The woods? Where else would we come from? We came across this little ground platform that leads out here. There's only one way to get here.
I mean, to be fair, Leor, there's a lot of ways we could have got here. I mean, that was a wild statement.
Did
I
you?
came by that teleportation circle. I don't know about you guys.
Did you guys fucking break into my wagon?
No, your wagon broke into us very violently.
Yeah. Time out before we say booby trap, maybe or break in. Maybe
Yeah, why do you have a wagon full of like so much fire?
So you
What is
did.
the purpose
It
of
was
that?
you.
Well, I'm just telling your signage not sufficient.
Norbert
For
raises
I'm
his
going
hand like
to kill you.
Norbert raises his hand like he's in class, and then it was like, "Hey, so why when I got so close, it felt like I couldn't do magic and I was dying?"
This tower has a field of anti-magic around it. Offers us protection from
Okay, well,
Strahd.
okay,
Oh,
what?
whoa, wait. Strahd does Strahd need magic?
Strahd can scry on us at any moment. We are always under watch at any moment in time. But
Right, but if he physically came here, would this thing stop him?
we haven't tested that, but definitely one of the wagon definitely can't stop him anymore.
No, I tried with the fire. That's not going to stop him.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's not good enough.
I mean,
In
like,
all
nice
hon-
attempt and all, but like, that wasn't going to work.
It's more like if he doesn't know where this tower is, he will never come to it.
Then
Okay.
why do you have a booby trap wagon?
Why if my enemies are littered everywhere in the kingdom and I don't want anyone to access this tower or my wagon, I would do well to booby trap it from my enemies.
Yeah, well, I just don't know why you got so many enemies, but okay. I'm
I
moving
don't
on.
know. I don't know why interlopers are coming in and breaking into my wagon.
Well, we were trying to pay a friendly visit, but nobody answered the door.
So you
I am
break in?
bluffing. This is a deception.
All right, do a deception check.
I mean, you don't have to make me roll for it, but that's a 29.
So you knock. I don't answer. So you break in?
We were like looking around, you know?
That's a
Like
29.
any normal people would in Barovia, right? You got to like be aware of your surroundings. We were just looking around and then your wagon exploded on us.
But how did the padlock get off?
Well, I don't know. Shoddy craftsmanship?
Okay,
All right.
there's no arguing. There may be no arguing that one without a roll.
No, it's fine. Like, well, this is all very odd. So
How do you know what the state of the padlock was prior to it blowing up, Esmeralda?
It's a fine
Because it's-
padlock.
and she holds it up in the air, is like, it's right here. Open.
Maybe you forgot to lock it.
I bought this at D&D Master Lock. It's the finest.
Well, hopefully you all learned your lesson at least. But now I've lost a lot of my best treasures and scrolls and
Wait, you kept your scrolls in a wagon full of fire potions?
some of them. I
Yeah,
travel in
that's
it.
That was
I need
not. That was
Yeah,
just
why
not
is your booby
very
trap
well
also
thought.
important chest?
You
Yeah,
didn't have them in like a fireproof case?
Yeah, I'm not a merchant, but that does seem like a bad economic decision. I've been learning things while traveling.
look. I can't assume my wagon's going to explode constantly.
I feel like
I
if you
can't
have that much fire in it, maybe you should though.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
if
maybe
you-
we should learn something.
I think the lesson to be learned here is that if you put valuables in a booby trap, that's bad.
I mean, I'm sorry that you lost your scrolls, but like I don't know what we can do about it now.
Are you gonna invite us in? Cause we're good.
You just have to cast Mending 5,000 times, one for each speck of dust.
Well, seeing as my master isn't here yet, I can't actually enter. So I was coming here to pick up my wagon and leave, but I guess that's not.
Wait, do you not know the door code?
It's not necessarily I know the door code. It's just that I don't really like to try and manage my way through all of the traps by myself. It's
Oh.
so I'd
So
rather
you do
not.
know the door code? Can you tell us the door code?
Why don't you just come with us and we'll navigate the traps all together?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I would stay away from it, lest my master return and kill you.
How did I get attached to this guy?
He's my master.
Did he like buy you? Is this a slavery relationship? Like what's going on?
No, I'm his protege. I will serve.
Oh.
I will serve the mission when he is gone.
How much?
What
How much was the carriage worth to you? Like, can we compensate in exchange for visiting?
Let's drop the carriage. I am done with this carriage. I'm just going to get more annoyed about this carriage. This is my wagon, and I'm ready to get out of here.
Yeah, but with what though? You don't have a carriage.
I have
She has
my
a
horse.
Yeah. You're training to be an archmage, but you can't get through the door or the booby traps.
No, I'm training to
Are
be a
you, like-
monster hunter.
Oh. Is this where Octavio lives?
Oh, didn't we find Octavio?
It does
we
make
had a theory.
it does make sense.
Mm-hmm. Rudolf von Richten. Is this where Rudolf von Richten lives?
I
I'm
can't say anything else.
Oh, come on.
We're
We
done.
know him. He's cool with us.
Can I
Isn't
insight
he?
check him? I'm
Isn't
just-
he racist against Vistani? Is that not problematic for you, Esmeralda?
He
The most true character check.
If you,
Jeez. Jesus.
I do not. We don't know who or if this person is in existence, so I can't say more. Okay, let's leave it at that.
Could somebody along the line of our entire group, this entire conversation, get a persuasion? Somebody?
I'm good at persuasion, I think.
I feel like somebody should have got a persuasion at some point. Please, DM.
What do
I
you
don't care who it
persuade?
is.
Well, you can't just say I persuade. Like, what are you doing? What are you asking?
I would argue that Lior
Right.
notated the true name of the master or the keeper of the tower, what have you, and that threw her off a bit.
Why should I trust you?
Because we know your master?
Oh, no, because it's our fate to destroy Strahd. Like, we're gonna do what you couldn't do. It was in the Taroka cards. I came back from the dead for it. It's like a whole thing. You gotta trust us because, like, there's no other option. Either that or the world ends.
Yeah, and we did work together with him. So I mean, like,
Yeah, we're chill with him.
Do a persuasion check. With advantage. Not that you need it.
I don't need it because I rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
there it is. There it is.
but Arabelle does pipe up and say, "Believe what she says, Esmeralda. It is truth."
Ooh, thanks, Arabelle. It's the first nice thing you've ever said about me.
Mhm.
Well, there was the advantage that
you
wasn't
said
needed.
good things about Rowan.
Weird ghost creatures can still say things that are truthful. So as Esmeralda just she was mounting her horse. She's getting in her saddle, but she does sigh and looks towards your party. Is like, yes, Rictavio may stay here. but he is not here currently.
Got it. Thanks
So
for the intel.
And to answer your question about conflict of interest, I understand his hatred of Vistani. I don't accept it, but if you understood his past, you would see why he feels as he does.
Okay.
Aside from that, not to pry too much, but like, is he good? Is he on a mission? Like, did we
mission?
Well, yeah, we're all on the mission. I mean, goodness, I don't even think I know where home is anymore. But
He might. I do not know. The last I heard that he was going to Valaki, and I haven't seen him since.
Oh, we have.
Okay.
Right. Yes, we actually he had a wagon very much like yours that said Rictavio Carnival of Wonders. It was also full of fire. Didn't blow up on us though, so maybe take notes on that one. It's saber-toothed tiger, and we had a plan to take control of the city from the Baron, and it didn't go exactly to plan, but we were on the same team with him. I mean, it did go to plan in that we did displace the Baron and kill him. Like, we held up our end of the deal. Some other things also happened, though. But I think he's still in Valaki. I think he's still doing the situation there.
honestly, to back that up, it may be imperative. He seemed like a well-studied man, and we're all of the same goal. So it might be really important for you to house us here. I mean, you could watch over the place. Obviously, we're not trying to sack it or nothing, but maybe there's some books or study material or something, something that y'all know about Strahd that we don't, that we could use to our advantage.
When he's not here, my camp is that burning pile of rubble right there, because I don't enter that without him. And I'm not about to right now.
All right.
That's too dangerous.
I don't remember. Peace, Esmeralda.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Valaki. I think
I can send our best to Rictavio. Tell him we miss him.
Okay, I'll look for a new wagon while I'm at it.
I bet he's gonna say you should have helped us.
We killed some hags in a windmill. I'm pretty sure they had a wagon. If you want to go get their wagon, you could get their wagon. It'd be like a gift from us.
Where? What windmill?
I could show her on the map. It's on the map. Be like, this one. They were turning kids into pies. And so we just left their windmill and all their stuff there. So you could just go take their wagon, anything you want.
Yeah, it's the only windmill on the map, if you look at the map.
Oh God. Okay, that's a couple days ride. Maybe. I'll look into that. Okay. Well, I'm off. Don't enter the tower. Don't do that. It's not gonna end well. All right.
I'm gonna take your advice personally.
As soon as she rides away, I'm gonna be like, so we're still gonna enter the tower, right?
No, you beat me to you totally beat me to it. I was like, so she gone?
Yeah, she's gone.
So we're going in there, right?
I mean, are you though? Because you didn't like it before.
Oh, I may not go in there. I'll try again, but maybe we could figure it out this time.
Hold on. I mean, even ignoring the danger, breaking and entering on one of the only people who's actually even kind of been an ally to us, I don't know if that's the vibe.
Okay, we don't have to go all the way in there since we're pretty sure nothing in the tower is going to kill us, but I want to try the door.
Okay, but what she doesn't understand is that we really did help him and that we were on the same team. So, I don't think he'd get that mad at us. And then she did say that it was a field. So, if we shut down... If we shut down the field, then I can go in there.
Yeah, but if we shut down the field, then Strahd sees it. Pitalik, what are you doing?
Actually, one second.
It's you. Have a good one.
Okay. I was checking to see if Fiddlewick was magical.
Yeah, right?
Oh dang, sorry
Like-
y'all. Thought I had a mic off while I was getting my sandwich.
Oh, so I don't get to have a nice day? Oh,
So Piddlewick meanders in front of the door and then starts dancing.
Yeah. Is he doing the dance that's on the door? That's what I was gonna do.
It looks like Piddlewick is ahead of the game.
That's what I was gonna do. I want to do the dance with him.
All right. Which dance moves do you do?
Okay, I'm doing both arms up, and then I'm
Okay.
doing right up, left down, then both arms
Okay.
out, both arms down,
Gotcha.
both arms up, left up, right down, both arms out, both arms down.
you're
All right.
as you're saying it, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Did you just do a Konami code?
I'm doing a dance,
AB stuff.
and I've got emotion into it. Right, I'm a performer.
And Piddlewick the second is mimicking the exact same dance, and together you open the door.
Look at that, guys! This is performance magic. This is
But-
my jam.
But it's not magic. We've clarified that.
I mean, like magic could, I don't know. Anyway, it's like it's my tower. I own this tower now.
Through the power of dance.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the door swings open on its own on these rusty hinges.
All right. Well, I guess if you want to lead the way, you own the tower now.
Do you want to like check it for traps or whatever?
Oh, okay. So you don't own the tower.
I mean,
Hold
like
on.
I'm still ready.
You want me to cast Detect Magic real quick? It'll just
Yeah,
take
no.
10 minutes.
You can't because it's
Oh,
anti-magic.
yeah.
You
Well,
can try.
we don't know if I cast it outside. DM will have to say whether.
And you can see what happens.
I mean, if the group's willing to wait, or actually, honestly, even if they start going in, I'm gonna take 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll start, but like I said, I want to go really, really slow, especially if he's going to be doing that. Like, I'll start inspecting, but I'm not making much forward progress. I'm spending a lot of 10 minutes barely moving.
You see the floor is strewn with debris, with a few old crates near the east wall. A torn curtain to the south partially obscures the tower vestibule. A 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through the similarly sized holes in a rotted wooden ceiling. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues.
What are the statues of?
Clay golems. Just like a generic like clay figure.
Are they all in the same pose?
Yes. So they are all in the same pose, each reaching out with their right hand.
Are they all facing the same direction?
They are all facing towards the elevator.
Which
Okay.
is the middle thing. And the pulleys are on the elevator. The pulleys are not attached to the columns. Right.
Correct. And yep.
We also have 4
And
boxes.
you see like the platform that the pulleys are attached to is suspended like 10 feet in the air.
Okay. I want to touch one of these golem things. I'm gonna push its hand down and see if it can move.
It does not react.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like a firm statue. It's not a malleable statue.
Correct.
Okay.
I'd like to take a box and poke a hole in it, and then put the box over the golem's head.
The golem does not move.
Nice.
Is there anything on the pillar that the golem is sitting on? Like markings or anything like that?
No, the golems are just like standing like on the flat stone.
Oh, okay.
They're not like standing on any pedestals or anything.
Mm-hmm.
They're like yeah. They're a little bit larger than you.
Okay, but question for the magic users. I mean, golems and like animated life. Well, I don't know. I guess is this little machine thing. It's like pure machinery. There's no magic at all involved in creating it, the automaton, or the magic is like used to create it, and now it's fine and not magical. Do we know anything about this automaton?
No, we know nothing about him. We just picked him up.
Well, I'm trying to reason in character if golems are going to be affected by an anti-magic field.
Like if we just build the anti-magic field, would these guys come alive and attack us?
right, or do we not need to worry about them coming alive because we're in an anti-magic field and therefore they should be dormant?
I think these guys are just statues. You said there's a curtain to the south?
Mm-hmm. There is a curtain to the south.
Can I go peek behind it?
Sure. The curtain to the south just basically is in front of the doorway.
Oh, got
like
it.
The entrance
got
to the
it.
vestibule.
Okay.
The vestibule.
I hear that term a lot now that I play Blueprints.
Yeah.
Vestibule.
What day are you on?
I don't know, like 80s or something.
Oh.
80s.
Yeah.
So you're deep into it then.
Yep.
I would like to pantomime to Piddlewick, like point elevator golems, and then like motion like I'm like pulling a rope. I don't know why I'm not just talking to him, but it felt right to pantomime. So
he kind of like his head just kind of angles like sideways a little bit, like confused, and as you're making that motion to like pull the rope, the golems all move together and grab the rope and then pull the rope in order to raise the platform even further.
Tall enough for me to reach it.
Can I do the opposite gesture of like a lowering gesture and see what they do?
They now start to lower the platform.
Yeah, I'm gonna just look at Lior and just be like, just statues.
Dude, this is dance and pantomime. This is my tower.
You keep doing it until the platform reaches the floor level.
How's Edge Thiao doing? On his thing.
Edge Thiao, I'd say 10 minutes are past. With your detect magic, so you look at the tower. You can see everything up until the tower, and the tower you cannot even see. It is as if it was removed from your vision.
So with detect magic up, it becomes invisible. Oh, because it has a cloaking spell. The cloaking spell is very effective. And if I try to go in, does detect magic stay up?
As you honestly, I don't know.
Theoretically, even if it does stay up, it would be reasonable to just say so much magic, you really can't see anything too specific. The entire thing is covered in a field.
I would say
Sam's choice.
I would not say.
Yeah. Dude, anti-magic field is just like, I don't know. I would say as you walk inside, it's like your vision becomes normal again.
Mm-hmm.
But it
Reasonable.
feels
I
like
thought
you're
it was
still,
possible.
but it still feels like you're concentrating on the spell.
Okay, so if I leave, I still got it up. Cool. Or if it goes down. Or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we going up?
Oh, up was an option? I thought down was. Oh, were you just putting it down?
I
On it?
lowered it down to us,
Okay.
but then we could go up.
I was expecting basement. Got it. Yeah, I'm down to go up.
All right. Hey Norb, we're gonna go up.
Okay.
A very
I'll,
small elevator platform, right? We can just go up one at a time.
You could probably all squeeze onto a 5-foot square barely if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about all of us walking up into, let's just say, like a statue of a dragon breathing fire on us.
Yeah, splitting trips might be a good idea in case somebody needs to feed a good berry. Piddlewick, you and me going up?
He nods and
Okay,
strikes a
cool.
pose, like a strongman pose.
Okay, but Lior, I know you get kind of eager sometimes. When you get up there, don't touch anything till we have a chance to look for traps. Okay.
Got it.
So you all, I assume you make the motion for the golem again.
Yeah, the elevator up.
All right. And you move up about 10 feet up into the next area. And you see dust and cobwebs fill like an otherwise empty room. Like the wooden floor is badly rotted and partially collapsed.
Does it look like I should not stop on this wooden floor because it's badly rotted?
Um, do a perception check.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad. I don't know if you'd want to step out onto that.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going to the next floor.
The golems cannot see you.
Oh. Hey Zaro, do the go up motion.
Yeah, I do that.
As soon as you said go up, it starts to move up about 5 feet.
Oh. Up.
And the golems again start to move and move you upwards.
Okay, cool. Does this floor look better?
So
Carry me.
time and elements have all but destroyed this chamber, leaving a gash in the northwest wall and slime mildew on the wall. You see scaffolding on the outside of it tower.
Carry me.
Ooh, okay, I would like to carefully make my way towards the scaffolding and then get off the elevator, but carefully.
Do you want to step onto the wooden floor, or are you wanting to like jump it to it, or are you trying to like tiptoe through the floor? What are we doing here?
Tiptoe.
Okay. So you take one step off of the platform and it immediately caves and you fall all the way through the second floor to the bottom floor. And you take
No, I don't. I cast Featherfall.
Ah, ha.
Oh, wait, it's an anti-magic field.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Ah,
Right, Indiana Jones style. Like you'll just rip every floor on your way down, and they'll pad you perfectly.
I would like to
You-
try to grab onto something as I'm falling if possible, though.
Do an acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay. I rolled poorly, but 12.
So on your way down, you were kind of falling through the gap in the floor on the second floor, and you reach out to grab the floor there, but it also is somewhat rotted, and you just tear the wood away as you fall down and land on your back.
Wait, can I do a reaction to try to catch her as she falls to the bottom floor?
You can do a
Acrobatics?
no
Diving leap?
athletics.
I want to do a diving leap to save her though. Just soften her landing.
A diving leap?
Yeah.
No, I don't think. No, she just falls.
Uh,
There's
um,
no, like, like. I would say, yeah, I would say that you barely have time to even react to it. Like she's 15 feet away and she just falls through the floor above you. Like you would have to jump 15 feet in order to dive.
Oh yeah, it's pretty far.
So yeah, Zaro, you just see Lior just crash down on the bottom floor there.
I told you not to touch anything.
You also were not on the elevator with me, so I had to send it back down. So I didn't. I mean, the floor. Come on, floor. That's not booby trapped.
Uh-huh. Say I wouldn't have fallen through the floor.
Well, I mean, if I could cast Featherfall, it would have been fine.
Magic users.
We'll cut to Norb and Arabelle for a second.
Wait, sorry, did I take damage?
Yeah, so you took 4 damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Norb, Arabelle's starting to get fidgety and impatient watching them go in, and she kind of looks up at you and curls her lip a bit hesitantly and says, do you trust Lior?
I mean, yeah, why wouldn't I?
Because she isn't real.
I mean, I think that's a wild, stretch of the definition. I mean, she's in front of you, so that's real, right?
But she took Rowan.
I don't think she took Rowan. I mean, even if she did, I don't think she did intentionally. Are you saying you think she did it intentionally? Because I don't think that's the case.
Well, Rowan's gone and she's here.
Yeah,
so why
but
would I not think that she's at fault?
Well, I don't understand why you'd point a finger without understanding the situation.
Do you understand?
No, I don't. But I know Lior's okay. She's an all right person. Has she been bad to you?
No, but she took a good person. And to me, maybe that's also bad.
Well, why don't you think about it this way? If we don't know what happened to Rowan and Lior's a good person, then maybe we just don't know what's going on.
Yeah, maybe we upgraded.
I just want Rowan back.
I get it. I don't know how to console you on that because I don't understand what happened to Rowan. But
Can you keep a secret?
I mean, as long as you don't say it over Discord.
I don't really want to bring back my dad. I wanted to bring back Rowan.
Yeah. What? You feel that strongly?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'd be happy to help you. I mean, we just got to figure out more, okay? Because Rowan was a good dude, and Leor seems like a good gal. So, like, we got to make sure we know what we're doing before we do it, all right?
She gets really teary-eyed and she just sits down and says, "Okay."
But I will help, I promise. We'll figure it out.
Okay. I'm sorry I get so mad about you treating me like a child.
Well, you're a child.
I'm starting to get suspicious of that idea.
I know. I just don't like being treated as one.
Okay, well, let's make another promise then. You stop being such a, little pushback, snarky little thing. Because, like, look, you're obviously smart. You've obviously got a good head on your shoulders. Probably better head than I got on my shoulders. But you're. This is wild.
You are kind of a dunderhead.
Yeah, a little bit. And you're kind of a jerkosaurus rex.
Just don't pick me up anymore, please.
Yeah, that's fine. Just don't pick fights all the time, okay?
I can't promise that.
Well, can you go from all the time to some of the time?
Okay, deal. Some of the time.
All right, that's it. Yeah.
Feel like
it's part of my charm.
No, it's not.
I feel like I'm watching sock puppets teach you how to parent.
So back to Zaro, Edgetheow, Leor, what are you guys doing?
Getting back on the elevator.
Yeah, I'll go this time. You just fell through the floor.
No, I want to go again.
Now I'll go.
Where's Piddlewick? Is he still in the elevator upstairs?
Yeah, you see him like looking over the edge through one of the holes, just kind of like waving it down at you.
Yeah, just hang on, buddy. I'm gonna gesture the down motion for the golems.
Yeah, if you want to go with me, that's fine. But I'm definitely going on the elevator for the second trip.
Okay, deal.
And the platform comes all the way back down as the golems slowly lower it. Very jerky and like kind of jank.
Just how are you coming up or staying down?
Yeah, I guess I'm coming up.
Okay. All of you like just fit in this little space. You're a little snug as it goes, as you kind of squeeze in there. What do you tell the golems now?
Actually, before we try up, let's try down again.
Okay, fine. Do it.
Yeah, I try down.
You say down, and the golems start doing the down motion, and the rope starts to like become loose and lax, and then platform is just kind of not moving.
Nope, I'll say up. Just how to test out the Dark Souls. Check.
For sure.
Hidden elevator room.
You all go up to the second floor.
Yeah, so keep going because the third floor is what I fell off of.
You get to the third floor and you see Piddlewick too waiting for you.
This would be
Is he standing on the floor?
Yep, he's walking around the floor just fine.
This would be a great situation for the old view, like see shaded out version of what you've seen before. I don't know how many floors there are, but if we're gonna get up to like 5 or 6 floors, I'm not gonna remember that if I'm only getting one blob to look at.
I was tripping for a moment because you said Piddlewick 2, and knowing he's an automaton is like Piddlewick 2, like second version, you know?
Piddlewick the
Probably he
second.
is the second. Yeah.
Like
It
at
is
the top,
Piddlewick the second.
at the top of the tower, you saw the new version of Piddlewick, the dark version.
We don't know who the first Piddlewick is. You just know that this is Piddlewick the
He did
second.
give us a pantomime story about Piddlewick 1. We asked him. So we could go to that scaffolding or we could keep going up. What do y'all think? We can't walk on the floor though, don't try that. There's a me-shaped hole right there.
Have we tried to go? Can we get up again?
Yeah.
Or do we have to?
Well, I
let's-
was
let's try
trying to get off so you guys could come up. But yeah, let's keep going.
You know what? I'm feeling like being special. This is where the fireball that hits all you guys is going to be. I'm going to take the scaffolding. You guys can take the elevator.
Okay. Don't step on the floor though. Like jump it.
Oh, yeah.
You maybe use that rope that you got from the crossroads.
Yeah. I was going to say, if I need to, I'll use a pit and some ropes and make myself a little climbing rig.
All right. You can try and jump to the scaffolding. It is going to be an acrobatics check.
Can I do it as we're going up to make it easier? The height.
You want
I
to
don't
jump
know.
off while it's moving?
Yeah, like to just get a little bit of extra height to make the jump easier. But like, I got a 18. It's probably fine. 13 if I don't mark off a thingamajig.
You said 13 if you don't mark it off. I
Correct.
think that you would need it this time.
Okay, I'm marking it off. I've
All
only
right.
got like 7 more of those this long rest.
You land on a bunch of rickety wooden beams and scaffolding on the outside of the tower, and you see that you are at the top of the scaffolding.
Oh, it's to climb down.
Yes.
How tall is the tower?
About 20. You're about 20 feet up right now,
That was
and
not
the tower goes up another maybe 20 feet.
okay. Well, I'm gonna go back in and take the. I guess to be safe, I'll take the scaffolding all the way down, walk around, call the elevator down when they're done, and then ride it all the way up.
Okay. Go ahead and make another acrobatics check.
Is this because it's like a rickety climb down?
Oh, I thought you were. Oh, you're doing a rickety climb down. Okay.
I don't know if it looks unsafe to climb down. I might reevaluate.
Oh no, sorry. I thought you were jumping back to the elevator for some reason.
No, I figured it'd be safer because the platform's not there, right? Like
How much do you weigh?
Is that a stat on here somewhere?
It's on your character sheet if you filled it in. It's under, what was it, background or something? Yeah, background.
Oh, I did not fill it in.
That's okay.
Weight is a dash, but yeah, I'd probably say like the half elf of like 170.
All right, so you
Slender.
make it down. It creaks horribly all the way down. It does not feel safe to you. But you make your way down the scaffolding. And I'd say we'll say you get back in. They come all the way back down, and they bring you all the way back up to the same floor. So you're back where you started.
Well, I don't want to go to that same floor. I'd like to go to the floor that they're going to.
Oh, I just you're going to the top.
Yeah, it was like as they were going up, I was like, let me check out this other route because I was worried they were all going to walk into a giant trap.
Which we might still.
Yes, but now you've already walked into it. We should be on a time lapse.
All right, so now you reach the very top floor.
All right, what's the vibe?
Unlike the levels below, this room shows sign of recent habitation, and although the place reeks of mold and mildew, has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with matching chair, a bright tapestries, a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through arrow slits as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Other features of this room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest. Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which hang iron chains to support the tower's elevator platform.
I want to
First
check
things
out
first,
the.
I would like to search the chest for traps. And I'm looking at Leora like, don't move. Let me search the chest for traps, and then let me search the desk for traps. And then you guys can go nuts.
I'm looking at the suit of armor while he's doing that, but not touching it.
Do a perception check on the chest. You
22 boosted matters.
You don't detect any traps, but you can smell like a strong lavender aroma.
Okay, I pass that on. To the extent it matters to anybody. And then I search the desk also. And then because we're assassinated with this suit of armor, I assume that's where the trap is now. So I will search that third, and then you guys can do whatever.
So the safe, the chest is unlocked, and you can easily open it. When you do open you see
jump the gun. I'm literally just clearing out traps. I'm
okay.
Everybody else is eager. I'm just trying to do my role of searching for traps before everybody's unleashed to open things.
Okay.
Trying to be respectful of Leora's impatience.
All right. What are you doing after the chest?
Then the desk, and then the pseudo armor, and then everybody's free to, I don't know, pillage and search.
You see a lot of scrapped journals on the desk. You don't see any like traps, but you see like lots of writings of research on Strahd von Zarovich.
Oh, okay. Pass that along to everybody. There's Strahd notes here. Definitely want to check those out. And then pseudo armor, looking for traps. Real quick.
The suit of armor is looks fine. You don't see anything wrong with it.
I take the helmet off of the suit of armor.
It does not react.
Cool. I just set that on the ground. Go ahead, guys. Do whatever you want now. I think we're clear of traps.
Okay. I want to search the desk for relevant lore.
Okay.
I just want a side note. The cookie that came with the sandwich, very good.
Where from?
Oh, it was just Jimmy John's, but they had a lemon cookie with white chocolate chunks.
The lemon.
I was happy about it.
My wife likes lemon desserts. Like they're fine. I just don't think use it over.
Not often, but on rare occasion, you know. Sometimes things hit, better on rare occasion.
For sure.
Where is the journal? What the heck?
Maybe I should have just let you do the chest while you had that ready to go. You were like flipping through pages.
Oh, the chest is easy. When you open it, there's just a dead head inside of it.
What kind of a head?
It looks well preserved.
The kind that used to be in a helmet.
It looks like it's been preserved. It's not rotting or anything.
Is it human?
Yes.
Like definitively human or just humanoid?
Definitively human.
And male?
Yes.
Okay. Does it look familiar at all? Does it look like anybody specific? Like, does it look Vistani?
He can you do a perception check, Leor?
Yeah. That's 21.
Good rolls tonight.
So you definitely know this to be a Vistani, a male Vistani head.
Cool. Are these windows openable?
No, so those are so all the ones in the corners are arrow slits.
I'm thinking
Oh,
of
they
this one
are,
here.
and the other those are broken shutters. So they are kind of open
Okay.
in a
I
way.
want to hold the head up and yell down to Arabella and say, "Do you know who this is?"
Arabelle screams back, "Oh God, what the heck is that?"
It's a head. Do you know whose head it is?
No, but I'm more worried about how you're handling a head like so nonchalantly.
Well, what other way is there to handle it?
What, with dignity?
I'm gonna put it back. Okay. Well, I'm out of ideas. Don't know why he's got a random Vistani head. Seems very odd. Let's go check out the desk.
So the desk, you find many pages of his journal, but they seem to be torn up and ripped apart. You find one piece intact, which is this. Oh, let me just put it in general. Come on. Dang it, I'm not in the right channel. I'm good at this, guys. Castle Ravenloft is not merely stone and mortar. It breathes, shifts, and watches. I suspect the Count's magic is deeply interwoven into its foundations. If one hopes to strike him in his home, they must find the heart of the castle. Literally, I've heard it beats.
Okay. Cool. Like, I guess we just go, guys. I don't know what else we're gonna find here. It's a little suspicious that we haven't stumbled upon any traps, though, after Esmeralda said there were so many traps that she wouldn't even come in here by herself.
Yeah, and it was so small. I was expecting like a whole labyrinth type of stitch.
Yeah.
All right. So you all just leave?
Wait, do we finish?
I guess so.
I guess
mean,
you finished.
Okay. Yeah. If we saw everything.
Are there anything in the ashes of the fireplace?
Do an
Passive investigation.
Yeah, do an investigation.
Also, how nice is that armor? Is it useful?
13
You know, just as like you
investigation.
walk by the fireplace, you know, like it's very casual.
It's not though. Lior is not casual about it.
So you dig through those flames and you find a scorched piece of journal in the back. And it says he visits the crypt of Sergei von Zarovich, though he would never admit it. I suspect a part of him still mourns. The vestige of humanity festers in him like a tumor. He could destroy the tomb, erased Sergei from memory, but he hasn't. That tells me something.
Sergey.
Sounds like a big ol' hairy clue.
You will find him in the tomb of the only man he has ever envied.
Was that my sword, bro?
No, that was the Taroka reading. Sergei von Zarovich. I wonder what his first wife really died of.
Anyway, how nice was that suit of armor? Is it better than my studded leather?
Um,
The lake is named after the namesake.
so it is like a full plate armor set.
Oh, dude, we're taking that with.
Huh?
You
We're
can't wear
taking-
it though.
I
You're a
don't.
rogue.
Full plate though is like it's an expensive set.
Okay, I'm not
I
carrying
assume
it.
it's common knowledge that like, you know, full plate armor is like, yeah, that sells for a chunk of change.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. It's also heavy though.
65 pounds, which I'm sorry if I shouldn't have looked up.
Some vestige of humanity festers in him like a tumor. That's a line.
So you attempt to like pick up this suit of armor, and it is almost like it's glued in place.
That's cool. I'll just cut off whatever's supporting it.
Wait, so the armor's glued in place, but the helmet came off just fine?
Yes, the helmet did come off.
Yeah, if I gotta
You-
leave like the boots behind, I'll do that. Like, but I'll take
Full
whatever.
plate, but with a literal Achilles heel.
Yes, there's no Achilles heel.
As you try to remove its boots, or
I think he's trying to pull the top of the armor off and leave the boots behind and see if he can just place it that way.
the when you do that, the armor does come to life and pushes you away.
I was wondering when the whole Doulahan situation would.
And then it
kick
reaches down and grabs its helmet and puts it on, and then resumes its stance.
Cool. Hey,
Yeah.
Armor, don't tell Octavio we were going through his stuff. Bye.
Yeah. You guys are just cool, peacing out. You don't have any curiosity.
Yeah, nah, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Fiddlewick the second.
Magic armor
Fiddlewick
in
the
an anti-magic film.
Yeah, Piddlewick the second goes up and starts kicking the armor in the foot.
Does it do anything?
Fiddlewick, I appreciate the spirit. We don't need to fight, so we're just gonna leave.
Okay.
But super appreciate the spirit, bro.
We're going back down.
Yeah.
As the thing starts to move down, I'd like to hop off real quick and snatch his helmet and then hop back on.
You grab the helmet, and
But like to the point where I have to like jump down like 5 feet to get back on the platform.
Yeah, so you snatch the helmet and you just jump onto the platform, and the armor does not react to it. It is just headless now as you hold on to the helmet.
Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna do the helmet. I'm gonna throw the helmet back up to it. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, like just being mean to the poor suit of armor.
You throw the helmet. You throw the helmet up through the platform hole, and then you just see a gauntlet come out of nowhere and just grab the helmet and disappear.
Yeah, okay. I felt bad. You're all good now.
Pretty chill for a guardian, though.
Yeah.
He let me pick up the head and stuff.
That is true. So did you keep the head, or did you leave it there?
No, I put it back.
Oh, should we have put the head in the helmet?
In the chest.
Maybe that was the clue that we missed, man. All we had to do was shove the head in the helmet, and then would have the secret to be
I
distressed.
suspect that the head talks, but I don't know how we would make it talk. But I suspect that's why he's keeping it, right? To like a vestige of knowledge past. He's probably interrogating it or something. How does he know all this stuff about Strahd? Whose head is that? Some Vistani elder that was in the original group of Vistani that helped Strahd, maybe, and that's how he's getting his information.
Could be. Some good theories.
I feel like some of the stuff that Leor says is just like totally off the wall, and and people just like it's like yeah, nod.
But sometimes those are right.
Piddlewick does the Home Alone like face again. He puts
What's
his
up,
hands on
dude?
his face.
What's up?
And he just does a surprise face again and looks around.
All right, I'm gonna suspiciously peer out the door to see if Norbert's still alive.
Yep, he's fine. You just see him chatting with Arabelle. Arabelle sitting on the ground, looking a little somber.
Okay. We found a head and a magical suit of armor and not really much else. So I think we're off to Kresk.
All right.
You guys have a nice chat down here. Sort of sensing that the atmosphere down here is very dour.
Oh, okay. Is this like y'all transport down the tower and are reconvening?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, oh no, everything's good. We actually had, a little heart to heart. I think. I don't know. Did we?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
We'll call you the 11-year-old Vistani girl whisperer.
That doesn't sound like a good title to have, but I'm glad it's not.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna call it out, but
What?
Are we
The-
moving on?
Going off to Kresk.
This
Yes.
present from.
All right. I think so it's probably late morning by now. But you all are off hitting the road to Kresk. And let's see. I think this might be a good place to stop, honestly. Yeah.
Cool with that.
Oh.
I'm sleepy.
Time
Google.
almost to Kresk.
With my...
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
So, just a PSA: you guys should never ever use Fidelity.
Fidelity Investments or Fidelity Bank or Fidelity.
I don't
Like
know.
what?
And part of my problem is that they're like split. Like Fidelity Investments doesn't do their workplace investment.